Got him. Face. I'm about to ask Uncle Marty to fucking go get us some charcoal.
It's not catching.
No. Fill it.
No.
Fuck. See? What?
Don't use this charcoal.
Not very much though. Just make sure it doesn't. No, only like that one piece. Nope, move, move. Get away from that shit.
Burn your nose.
No. No, that's the only one that was like really cut. Just burn the fuck out of my finger. Alright.
Because it'll be lit. So, you know.
Nope, stop. Nice, big.
Smoking. Noise.
Yeah. That'll catch.
That's Kingsford charcoal.
Light?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was one piece of the wood that was still on fire, so I burnt myself, but that's okay. They shouldn't have loaded that damn trailer like that. Yeah, that's fucking huge.
Got anything to say on camera, Dad?
No, what?
I don't know. Anything you want to say to the people?
I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, I want to say that again so I get it clearly.
Stand up for your country. Stand up for your rights.
Sock you right in the jaw. Yeah, but all those are run and play. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Big baby. Big baby. Ow. Them claws are them sharp.
I thought people in Japan were intelligent, man.
They're fucking weird though.
Golly. He wanted to be a dog.
They're weird though.
Holy.
You know, like 10, 12 years ago, the trend was, I don't know if they still do this, but people, because in Tokyo, you can only have so big of a dog, right? Young Asian girl, all these young Japanese girls that live there would dress up their dog like themselves. And they would wear like matching outfits and go on the subway and shit.
Do you know what?
For like what?
Do you know
Why
what the
though?
big thing in Japan is to eat now, and it's like $200 a plate?
What's that now?
Dolphin.
Ugh.
They eat dolphin. Yes, they do. I don't know what it tastes like. But they eat
I don't
dolphin.
want to know. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat shark either.
And you know, you'll spend like $150, $200.
I've had shark one time. I was like, nope.
For a steak in
love
Japan.
sharks.
You know, a steak, it's $150, $200.
Yeah.
It's like $15 for a hamburger.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
But I guess the big thing over there now is the new thing, you know, is dolphin.
Ugh. I'm good.
That's what they eat, and it's expensive, and they really like it.
Don't show. For the fucking.
Rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
And they roll it down these hills and everything. Oh man, you gotta see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
That damn thing goes airborne. It's about 1,000-pound tire, and that damn thing goes up about 15, 20 feet in the air, and it comes down and demolishes that damn the wood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. They do small tires, medium tires, but they use a big old tractor tire. It takes like 4 of them to pick it up, and they pick it up. You know, it's just for fun, excitement, and they roll that damn thing down, and boy, it's about a half mile high, and that damn thing is going full blast, and it hits a hump like this, and it flies up about 40 feet in the air like this, and it comes down. It's like a damn earthquake. You gotta see that, man.
I'll look that up.
It's freaking hilarious. I mean, that damn thing goes airborne, and it's easily probably a 500 to 1,000-pound tire.
It's smoking. It's smoking. We're gonna have some chicken in there. Buck, buck, buck. Look at that hawk. Look at that hawk right there.
Was that him just made the noise? Yep. Oh yeah.
No, that's something from over here. There's some kind of
that's
hawk
a
or falcon. Yeah. I don't know the difference between. It's kind of like the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. I don't know the difference between a hawk and a falcon.
Has more of a hooked beak. Look
Oh,
at
does it?
Yeah. But they're really popular in Europe. They have a lot
Yeah.
of them in Europe.
You know, also, bees aren't native to the Americas either. So when the Europeans came, they were preceded by the bees for like several weeks. So the Native Americans met the bees first before the Europeans came.
You know what? Me and my nephew Edward, about 3 weeks ago, we were coming back about a month ago. It's been a while. And it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, he had got
No
off
problem.
work and he was really hungry, and the only place we could go was in Joplin to Denny's. And so he said, let's go over there. And I said, all right, I didn't care, because I sleep in during the day anyway. So we went over to Denny's and everything, and we had breakfast and everything. And we were coming back, and it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was late. And I didn't realize they got vultures back there, you know? Or
Yeah.
turkey vultures or whatever they are and everything. You don't realize how big they are until you get up close to one. There was something dead on the side of the road, and it was dark. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was dark, you couldn't see. And we didn't see it till our headlights hit it, and we were right up on it and everything. And that damn thing was like this tall. It was like 4 feet tall and had a wingspan of like 10 feet across. And I could not believe how damn big it was.
Yeah.
And then it took off flying. Damn, that thing was huge, man. It looked like a dinosaur. It was like this tall right here. It was solid black and you couldn't see it. It was like 4 feet, and it stretched out its wings, get ready to fly. And it was like an 8 to 10 foot wingspan. You know, it takes a minute for it to get going.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing was huge. I couldn't believe how big it was.
Yeah. Those are pretty crazy.
They got away, I mean, what, 30, 40, 50 pounds?
Yeah, because birds have hollow bones, so they don't weigh as much as you think. Like I think a bald eagle, you know, they have like a 10-foot wingspan, but I think or 8 to 10-foot wingspan, but I think they only weigh like 45 pounds or something.
Didn't a pterodactyl have somewhere around 25, 30 foot wingspan?
I think it depends. I think pterodactyl.
they were huge.
Yeah, the pterodactyl is I think like a general term, and there's like a bunch of different species, and some of them are really big.
Some of the big ones, I mean, I'm guessing they had to weigh close to, I mean, what, 1,000 pounds?
Something like that, probably.
I mean, because for them to take off and get off the ground, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
that was something there. Just
What's your favorite dinosaur, Dad?
my favorite dinosaur?
Yeah.
Well, I've never ate any or anything like that. I don't know even my favorite. I know one thing. I was astonished when I read about the T-Rex. You know, they average about 25 feet tall. I didn't realize they were this big. 25 feet tall. They weighed 9 tons and had 16 times the bite radius of a great white shark. I mean, that's like a damn great white on land walking around.
Yeah.
But as far as the favorite one, I don't know. I mean, they're all real interesting, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what would be my favorite one. They're all pretty damn mean. You didn't want to be around any of them, except the vegetable eaters, huh?
Yeah.
The big vegetable eaters.
Herbivores.
Maybe it's a Raptor because one of my favorite pickups is a Raptor F-150. So maybe it's a Raptor. Those damn things, how big could they get? They were pretty mean, huh?
There was some. So the Velociraptor from the movie, those were only like the size of a turkey, but there were some that were like 8 feet tall. Yeah, I think there was a Utah Raptor because they found it in Utah, so they called it a Utah Raptor.
Well, you know this. The animals used to be a lot bigger back then because they inhaled a lot more oxygen.
Yeah.
They absorbed a lot more oxygen. And the thing that blows my mind and everything, I cannot get out of my head, is the fact that they said 30, 40 million years ago, maybe not that long, I don't know, that a damn scorpion was 3 feet long, had a damn stinger like a hot nail gun. It was literally like 3-4 inches long, and it was about 2 foot wide, a scorpion, and it was about 3.5 feet long and everything. Man, that just blows my mind.
Yeah.
They said that when I think it was like Neanderthals were around, or maybe it was during the Cro-Magnon era. I was watching a thing on History Channel, and they said that wasps used to be like the size of an eagle.
Yeah.
And they were so vicious that they think that they would pick up humans and go eat them.
Well,
They said the stinger was like that. They showed
just
an artist
imagine,
rendering of it.
I don't think,
Yeah, the windy sparks started flying.
I think dinosaurs, like if there was dinosaurs today and everything, one shot to the head with a .50 caliber would kill any dinosaur.
Yeah. Oh, it
You're
wouldn't
talking a
kill.
bullet like
It wouldn't.
this long, that big around.
It wouldn't kill the Pachycephalosaurus. That's the one that has the really thick skull. You remember in the Lost World, they were like trying to wrestle it like into the van, but then it hit the guy through the car window. I think that one would be fine.
Chicken's almost done.
Yeah.
I'm telling you though, a .50 caliber. Thank God there's no dinosaurs around, but they have guns that they would take a dinosaur out. And if they didn't use a gun, they use a damn missile.
Yeah.
You know?
Dinosaur seeking missile.
Yeah. But I mean, I couldn't believe that when I read about a T-Rex, how damn big they are. Man, they're huge.
They're big.
9 feet tall. What did I say?
You said 25 feet tall.
9 tons average.
Yeah.
And had a bite radius like 16 times what a great white does.
Yeah.
That's got to be like 50, 60,000 pounds per square inch. And not only that, think about their head. It's like 6 feet long.
Yeah,
Their jaws.
I seen one in a museum.
Right, their head alone is about like 4 to 6 feet.
Yeah.
And it's about 2 feet wide. How big are their teeth?
Yeah.
Good
Big.
grief.
Big.
But I'll tell you one thing, it sure would be neat to see them in live, you know, see them alive. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, that scorpion always blows me away when I hear about that. And there was a lot of other animals too that are like, raccoons and all these other, they're like 3-4 times the size they are now.
Yeah.
Damn, those things were vicious.
Wow.
He was a, 60, 70-year-old elderly gentleman. And I was either Idaho or Montana, and the damn bear just snatched him right off his porch.
Dang.
And there's been several incidents that I've read about over the last 6 months, year, where people's been attacked and killed, mauled to death by bears.
Yeah.
Bears ain't no joke.
No joke.
They're nothing to fool with. You have to shoot one because it ain't gonna negotiate with you.
Right.
Hopefully you can just shoot it with rock salt or something, But if you want to kill it, you got to use a high-powered rifle,
Yeah.
But that's one thing you got to deal with when you're up in Montana and Idaho and stuff like that.
They have bears in Oklahoma and Kansas.
Yeah, in the Ozarks, which border Missouri and Oklahoma and all that, it's kind of real woodsy and stuff like that. I've heard they got black bears there, but out in the open in Oklahoma, there's no black bears. I've never heard anyone talking about.
It's all
black
flatland. That's why.
Yeah, but there's a lot of brush.
Oh, that is true.
There's a lot of, miles and miles and miles of brush and trees and stuff like that.
That is true.
But in the Ozarks, Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, in that area, they say there's black bear down there. Now they don't get real big like they do in other places, but I imagine they can get 200-300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like that.
Still got a little bit longer.
But you know the biggest bear is not the grizzly. It's actually the brown bear. The brown bear outweighs the grizzly by like 300 or 400 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're bigger than a grizzly. The average brown bear, okay, the average grizzly is about 800 to 1,000 pounds. The average brown bear, Alaskan brown bear, averages about 1,100 to 1,200 pounds. You know, just like between a lion and a tiger, the average lion is about 450 to 500 pounds. The average tiger is about 650 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
They're freaking huge.
You got some Sweet Baby Ray's right there?
Nope. Sauce is the boss. If I can't get Sweet Baby Ray's, sometimes I'll get KC Masterpiece or Cattleman's. Cattleman's makes a really good one too. Bullseye's pretty good too.
KC Masterpiece is pretty good.
Yeah, KC Masterpiece is good.
Is it KC because Kansas City?
Yeah.
What was that commercial when that guy said, "This ain't no watered down ketchup"? Remember that? It was KC
No.
Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Black guy.
You can come to 1,000,000 of my barbecues. You'll never see me messing with no dressed up ketchup. No way.
Got any cooking tips for people who want to cook some chicken?
Chicken. So when it comes to chicken and seafood, pretty much if I'm at home or if I mean, and whenever I can help it, chicken and seafood, anything, I mean, especially nowadays because of allergens and everything, they want you to take allergen Surf Safe classes. It's not required, but I think like for managers it is. And I treat anything like that, seafood and chicken especially, like poison. I treat it like poison. I have gloves right here. Anytime I change my gloves, I make sure I'm not touching any handles or anything, or I'll have somebody open it for me, or I'll use my apron or something, you know. And then you go wash your hands immediately. Even if you're wearing gloves, you just have to have that extra protection. That's
And then,
just me.
and plus they match your hair.
Yeah. You know what they call the grandma test?
No, what's that?
That means if you don't feel safe enough to serve any food to your grandma, then you shouldn't be serving it to a customer or people that you're feeding. Like, you gotta think about people with compromised immune systems, stuff like that, especially like after COVID, people that have long COVID, people that have had strokes, people that have had cancer, anything like that. Salmonella can kill you, straight up kill you. Seafood toxins can kill you. Seafood toxins can kill you no matter who you are because of the poisons and stuff, you know what I mean? You just gotta be careful. Beef and pork, that's a little different, but chicken and seafood, yeah, I treat it like it's poison. You always want to be safe, especially if you're serving kids, you're serving elderly people, you don't know what their health restrictions are. I always ask people anytime I'm out, if somebody's over at my house, I ask them if they have food allergies, because you'd be surprised. Like some people are allergic to tomatoes, some people are allergic to strawberries and nuts and seafood. Some people are allergic to just fish. Explain that one to me. Oh, I'm not allergic to seafood, I'm allergic to fish. Wait, what? Like the other day when I made that fucking stuff, it was like heated up baked beans and fucking made mac and cheese. And
Oh, yep.
did some barbecue chicken. Oh, he told Uncle Marty, he was like, I told you my son was a good cook. I was like, this ain't cooking. I was like, this is heating shit up and throwing fucking chicken on a barbecue. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't shit. Make my own fucking cheese sauce, now that's cooking.
Yeah.
You better make your own pasta. This sink drain's kind of slow, so I'm gonna go down. He doesn't have a garbage disposal, so I don't think I'm scraping it. I don't know. And then, what's her name? Bree. Fucking said, oh, she's like, oh, I think it was already like that before you got to it. I was like, oh, okay, well, it makes you feel a little bit better.
Just a little.
That almost done?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much done. I think he's just mixing the cheese together with the macaroni.
vinyl?
This one is beautiful.
This vinyl is durable.
And this tile, so affordable.
But when it comes to everything our family needs, this one is perfect.
Now this store is the real deal. And floor and decor, there's plenty of room to explore.
Uday and Kusei.
So this guy grew up in the same village as Uday Hussein. I think it was Uday. It was either him or the other one. I think it was Uday though. And he said when he was growing up, he's like, you gotta understand, this guy's dad was the leader of Iraq.
We have
All that
hook
voice
up.
up.
Yeah. Chicken, mac and cheese.
She was great at Nope.
Yeah, she was. She was really good in Nope.
What's that, Dad? Right there in front of you. Right by the plates.
That's what it is. Yeah. First off, before I start selling today, I'm just honored to play with John. Yeah, thank you.
I think it might be Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Does he have enough clothes?
That Family Guy joke, the Dick Van Dyke Show. It's like, we now return to the Beep Van Beep Show. Anything you want to say, Dad? On camera?
To what people?
I don't know. Anybody watching the video?
That's why he's recording us, Dad. Rock and roll forever. Yeah.
Rock and roll forever.